Yo, sup? How's everybody's day going? Hope you guys are having a great day today. Got an interesting video for you that I think some of you are going to love and some of you are going to absolutely hate. I'm short in AMC and I want to explain why. Before I do though, like and subscribe would mean a lot to me. Whether you're a bear, whether you're a bull, information is information, and I would really appreciate a like and subscribe if we can. But I understand I'm going to get a little bit of flack for this. I know there's a lot of bulls out there. Look, I like GameStop. I'll admit it. I like GameStop. I think GameStop's fine. That's why I'm not going to short GameStop. But AMC is a different story. AMC is a very different beast, and we have to talk about that. So I'm going to show you guys my short position in a second, but I want to talk to you guys about why I'm shorting it first. So like I said, like and subscribe if you guys want, and let's just jump right into this video. First off, AMC rocketing again another 20% today. The stock is up massive this week. It was at 21 about a week ago. It's up over 62% since then to about $20 a share. Here's my short position on AMC. I'm doing some call credit spreads. These are actually not the ones. E-Trade likes to change things around. They're 1920s, these ones, and then there's 2223s. So I'm not sure why these got grouped together. It happens. It's all good, whatever. But yeah, that's how our thing is right now. We're not using. We're maybe betting about 2% of our entire portfolio on this because we got about 112,000 in the portfolio, and we're betting about this much on AMC. But I want to go over why I think AMC is a really bad stock and a really bad company, and something that you do not want to own at all. So let's go ahead and look at AMC for a second. First off, the stock's up an insane amount. I mean, this stock literally a year ago today, or beginning of the year, was at $2 a share and is now up over 873% since then. It's actually higher now than, or about just about the exact same price it was in January when it had that massive squeeze or whatever. Who even knows what happened that time. That was when GameStop was flying as well. But AMC is seen by Wall Street anyways, not Wall Street Bets, but Wall Street, as a huge sell. This analyst has a 1 cent price target. Another analyst came out yesterday and doubled his price target from $2 to $3.70. Stock's trading a little bit higher than that, as you can clearly see. It's about $20 right now. But the reason why, they say it's extremely overvalued. The future of movies going in person is not as high as it used to be. It's streaming has taken over big. Stuff like Disney Plus, stuff like Netflix, who continues to add more and more subscribers every single day. The stay-at-home economy, while we are reopening again, a lot of things aren't going to change. And while some businesses models may be good, some businesses people still might be going to movies. The reality is AMC is not where it should be. This is a stock that just hasn't done anything. Even in 2017, the stock was a $10 stock. And people are saying it's worth double now, and it continues to prove that it's not worth it. If you look at earnings, the company just loses a fortune every single quarter. 2.1 billion, 500 million, 900 million, a billion, 566 million. That's not changing. Maybe they'll get it up a little bit, but the biggest issue with AMC, the biggest concern with AMC, is their debt. First off, this year they've already tripled the amount of shares outstanding. So that is huge dilution. Tripling the amount of shares that they had from 374 million from 374 million from 103 million. That's insane. So if you had, if a share was worth $1 and you add 3 times the amount of shares of dilution, that share should lose a ton in value. It should not go up because of that. This is simple economics. But in this case, Wall Street Bets crowd thought that was a good idea because they were paying off some debt, and the stock continued to go up. But here's the biggest issue is the debt. So they owe a ton in debt. They're using leverage of about 8-to-1 debt to equity, which is just insane. An insane amount of debt that this company is using, and that debt is going to be owed soon. There's double-digit interest rates on this AMC debt. It's only a matter of time until it goes down to zero, because there's no way they can repay all this debt without issuing 8 times the amount of shares that they have now, and the stock would just crumble because of that. some of these, the debt even has to be repaid by 15 to 17%. That compares to 3 of them of 600 million each. It's crazy that this amount of debt is owed, and they have 1.8 billion that they have to pay off in 2024, and they have to pay off over 6 billion in 2026. So it's a lot. It's so much debt that this company has to pay off. So much debt. And it's the reason there's a lot of analysts that have, $1, $2, 1 cent price targets on it, because there's just no way that this is actually possible. It's disconnected from reality. And so that's why on our positions we went out to September, because, the market can stay irrational for a little bit. I'll give them, the rest of May, maybe even June. But eventually this thing's going to come crumbling down. So we're even playing it super, super safe on it. We're just saying it's going to basically, stay under 19 for some, stay under 22 for the others. I would go bigger into it, but I'm using this money as using my buying power in case Apple or AMD goes down again. I'll love to jump in some more on that, or my BABA, obviously. But, I think it's important to note, why people buy companies, why people short companies. People who are buying at these levels, they're not thinking, they're just FOMOing. They're not thinking that, they think that the stock can just continue to go up and up and up, and it can be disconnected from reality. I mean, you're talking about a $9 billion company, for a company that just loses a fortune. I mean, they're doing $1 million in revenue in Q1 of 2021, yet they're losing $570 million. So I mean, this company is, even with the reopening, their debt will never let them recover. Never let them recover. So, I don't know. I'm shorting it. I'm not worried about it. I think I'll be fine. I really do. I don't see that, people are actually going to be able to hold this stock and people are actually going to buy it. I mean, the people who want to buy the stock are already in. The Wall Street bets people, they're already in. They're not buying anymore. They've already bought, and they've already bought on margin as well. Like they're already, huge into the stock. That's not going to change. But people who are going to take profits are going to start taking profits soon. And once some people start taking profits, everybody starts taking profits. And people just don't realize that. So, maybe a little bit of a short squeeze happened for some of it, but, it's actually ridiculous. The stock is up, almost 900% year to date, despite its business just absolutely collapsing in the dirt. It's all FOMO, it's all hype, but you guys know those things eventually end. They always do, and we'll see that. I'm not worried about it, but I thought I'd give a video and explaining why. I like to invest in quality. I like to invest in things that actually make sense, and that's how we've managed to build up a 6-figure account, very, very quickly. So that's what I do. Some people don't agree with me. I like stuff like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, BABA, AMD, stuff like that. And there's some people that like to buy, meme stocks like AMC, at the heights. Some people up here that bought, and then when it crashed, they were on margin, they got wiped out. But I mean, people are getting played. These people are going to get played, and it's sad because they're novice investors. They're new to the game, and they don't understand how these things work. But as someone who has seen these things happen before, it's the same pattern. They all follow the same pattern. You look at BlackBerry, you look at all that stuff. It all does the same thing. It has a big peak up, and then it just comes crashing right down. But I mean, this is normal. We're going to continue to see this. Even GameStop, which is been absolutely flying, and it's going to probably take a big crash sometime soon as well. I mean, if you look at it year to date, I mean, yeah, it had that massive run up to about 500 pre-market, and it's still down 50% since then. So there were kids that FOMO'd in up here, and now they're down 50% now. I mean, or some of them are probably been wiped out. Those who bought calls that just got wiped out, and those who were on margin got wiped out, and this stuff happens, because the hype eventually dies. Quality rises to the top, and hype eventually dies. You look at earnings and you look at fundamentals. That's how you judge a company. You don't do it based off of what a subreddit's saying. So I don't know. I'm shorting it. I'm not worried about it. I think I'll definitely profit, make a couple $100 off this. Worst case scenario, I lose about $1,500 on this trade. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm really not too worried about it. risking about 1% of my entire portfolio on a chance to make a couple $100, and maybe I'll treat myself. Maybe I'll put it as a down payment for a Tesla if it works out. But again, I will add to this position if AMC continues to go up. I tried to buy more today, but it expired when the market ended, so I couldn't get my last two. But who knows? Tomorrow, the Wall Street bettors are going to think that this is a good opportunity to get in, and so they're going to try to buy at those prices, and they're going to end up getting absolutely slaughtered. So I'll go ahead and sell them those options. People want to buy a $23 strike or $22 strike price call for September, thinking it's going to go up even higher. I'll go ahead and sell them that. Let the debt ruin the company, and just watch it go down. But that's my positions right now. Like I said, I like to be transparent with you guys. I like to show you guys everything that I have, but that's just what I'm doing right now. I truly believe in what I do. I do research behind it, and this stock doesn't deserve to do anything at all. It deserves to go down and deserves to be about a $3 stock. I think that's probably the best opportunity, but $9 billion for a company that doesn't do a single thing is just ridiculous. And sitting at all-time highs despite the business itself absolutely dying, higher now than it was back in 2017. It's just a joke. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, reality will kick in soon. But anyways, guys, hope you had a great day. Hope you're making some money. Congrats if you did make money on this. That's awesome. But yeah, I am gonna be focused on this, watching it. If it goes up again tomorrow, we add more to the short position, maximum about $3,000 into the short position. But that's really about it. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will catch you in the next video. Again, let me know your thoughts on all of this. I'm curious to see if any of you guys are actually in these stocks like GameStop, AMC, all the meme stocks out there. So let me know your thoughts on this, and I will go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Again, if you want to join our Discord and talk about this stuff, we have it, link in the description below. Feel free to come and chat with me, roast me, ask questions. I don't care, whatever you guys want. Come in. I'm always down to talk and help out. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.